Hello, the channel. Friday night, get in there. Big weekend ahead. Celtic against Rangers at Ibrox. Not much happening then. Hope everyone's well. So, one reward midweek. Just got to do a quick recap of what's happening with the teams for the weekend. Quick look at the transfer market has been bonkers today. Moves all over the camp. Fantastic stuff. Unless it's your player going to somebody you don't want, but there we go. So yeah, shuffled the teams about a wee bit. Not started well. Leo Tanaka on the bench, ball bag. Rest of the team's pretty similar, I think, to what I was intending. This Champ Europe Pro could be sneaky good as well, as long as everybody plays. I think that's going to be one of the real challenges this weekend. I think is not having moves go through all that type of stuff. So good quality out this weekend. Really focused on the allstar rares. An interesting one because there's the international breaks, or international break with 3 game weeks for the all-star long format stuff for the month. So also known as the month long. It's been a long day. So yeah, gone quite strong in those tournaments. Interesting. I think I shuffled this one about a bit. So you better be staying Mo Salah. You'll be getting your balls booted. Yeah, back in Liverpool, that doesn't always work these days. But home against Aston Villa, and hopefully they'll do well. Branco, hoping he starts turning it on, and fire Tani Mukhtar in here as well. So just a bit of a brutal run at the moment with injuries and things. So Cezinha broke his rib or something today, so he could be out for the rest of the season. So it's been pretty brutal. Courtois super rare, 2 CCV, Carter Vicker. There's super rares and now Cezinha as well. So that's like basically my best super rare in each position. So yeah, I've got a gallery where I can cope with it a bit more, but that's still pretty brutal. So we'll see what happens. Really like the looks of this as well. This team I had Riku Poo again. Decided to take him out. It's 50-50. It's a wee injury issue. Canale has been quite good in Mexico, so it's a Stonewall 25 or something there now. Again, Liverpool connection and working culture at home. Not the easiest of games actually, but just home tie and all that. This is cancelled already. This one, Sinistera might be going to, or looks like he's going to Bournemouth, which is a bit of a bummer. Really like the looks of this one. Again, kind of switched a few of these around just because Puig just been 50-50 basically. So decided to captain Frimpong was quite a good home fixture. Matt Riley, Wikoki Saito. I'm not sure what happens at Sparta with sets and all that sort of stuff. Van Croy was really scoring very well, and I think he's got off to Saudi, so I don't know if that's a positive for Koki Saito. And I decided to put Tete in there as well, quite a good fixture. Then that's it. It's kind of back on to the limited. Quite strong academy teams as well out. Lots of guys left over, but tough fixture for Celtic and all that as well. So yeah, there's always going to be guys going to be left on the sidelines. Just having a look through the signings and everything today. So there's been loads happening. I mean, it seems to have been lots of activity anyway. Andy Irving's an interesting one. So West Ham have signed him. What's going on here? Piss off with your adverts. Fucking hell, man. Don't want ad choices. I just want you to bugger off. Yeah, so you could see the name on here, but this has just popped up. It's fucking noise. Do apologise. Yeah, so Andy Irvin's signed for West Ham and he's been loaned back as well, which is quite interesting. He's been doing really well but score's been really good on Sorare. It's back. Why don't you piss off with your Volvo adverts? How did I get off? See, the thing is, you can never get rid of them. They pop up, you can never get rid of the buggers. So Shamar Nicholson's moved as well. That's interesting. Spartak Moscow, Claremont Foot, North League One. So It's not exactly kind of good move in terms of league standards. Irving, we were talking about, scoring really well. Signed for West Ham, but then loaned back to Klagenfurt. Um, so that's good. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ended up in the advert now. Having a look through. Sergio Asenjo is without a club, so that's interesting. Tommy St. Jago moved. He used to be quite highly rated. David Klassen moving to Inter, so that'd be a bit sore for people that wanted a bit of Ajax utility, but Ajax have signed lots of good players in there. See these bloody adverbs. Honest to God. Why don't you piss off? Volvo. God's sake, man. We're trying to make a video here, you dicks. Anyway. Do apologise for my language and all that. Putting them right in front of where I want to see the frickin' names as well. Callum Hudson-Odoi is a good signing for Nottingham Forest. Looks like maybe Sangari's going there as well, so that would be an excellent signing for them. Aaron Donham moving. That's not a good move, moving away from the Pro League, although a big good signing for Toulouse, I think. Might still do well there, but I don't imagine that'll be good for his scoring. Man United signing Regulian. So Luke Shaw's injured, I think, at the moment. Rualt moving to Stuttgart's not good. You would be able to see that if there wasn't another one of these shitey Volvo. I don't want to buy a Volvo. Piss off. Arjan Ibrahimovic, quite a talented player, really highly rated, going on loan to Frosinone, who doing a lot of business actually. Usama Idrisi, available or leaving the club. I wonder if he's just securing some other type of deal. Big news, Saudi Arabia trying to sign Mo Salah. I think that's a load of shit, to be honest. I just think that's just a load of rubbish. Like, if you really want to sign Mo Salah, why leave it until the last day of the window? Like, it's just a bit of a publicity thing, I think. I don't think realistically they're going to get him. Caden Clark's went to Vendicel, but I heard that he's actually going to be signing or he's moving to Minnesota, so that might just be a short-term thing. And one that's not good for my gallery, which you can't see because of this daft advert, is Marcos Antonio, who's moved to PAOK, which is not covered. So fed up looking at bloody Volvo, so I'm just turning it off. So that was a good idea for the video. It's Friday night, we're having a Guinness, we can talk about transfers, and then we get bombarded with bloody Volvo adverts. Anyway, going to shut up about Volvo now. Have a quick look at the upcoming game week actually. Just because we've got a few minutes, a couple of minutes to the solid. I think it's one reward or two limited. We'll do a separate lineup builder, but I mean, at first look, there's not really much on. Northern Ireland, Slovenia, France against Ireland, Republic rather than Northern Ireland. It's quite tough sort of game week. So remember, from the point of view of the month-longs, that it's based in points, not based in positions. So, firing in a team and getting 300 points not going to do you any good in terms of the top of the leaderboard. So, you've got Kazakhstan against Finland. Big Kazakhstan, big Borat. My wife, she is dead. Last night I had the sex. Lithuania against Montenegro. So that's a reasonable fixture, a good fixture for Montenegro. France against Ireland. Wonder if Bazunu will start. He has been playing, so imagine with Kelleher not been playing, that Bazunu would have to start. That's a really tough one. Although if he keeps less than 3 goals out, imagine a good score. Serbia against Hungary, Tadic, so that's quite reasonable fixture. I think Serbia and Hungary are both sort of joint top of that group. Denmark against San Marino, that's a really good one. So I've got Alexander Ba, so that would be a good fixture to put him in. Netherlands against Greece, Holland, Netherlands. Not always doing brilliant these days, but still got a lot of talented players. Memphis might be injured again. Poland against Faroe Islands, that's quite a good fixture. So I hope if Sebastian Szymanski gets a start there. Slovenia against Northern Ireland. So wrong button again. Yeah, that there's still stuff on. That's it's not a normal game week or whatever, but we'll be looking at the All Stars, just focusing on them, see if we can try and build a position in the leaderboards, and then if we manage to build a position there, well, we can attack that when things are back. So there we go. 5 rewards. That must be the soul coins as well. So we'll open them because I know you'll be fed up with Volvo adverts by now and all that. It's a Friday night, boring on Volvo. So coins. 2,300. I actually took another rare boost earlier today, just kind of storing them up. Not always planning to buy that many of the new cards, etc. But sometimes you pick up an older one on a transfer or whatever. It's helpful to boost them up. So I came 67th in the All-Star Limited. That's pretty good. So it's nice that they're paying out Ethereum here as well. £8. So that's a good thing if you get top places. You're getting a bit of Ethereum or your fiat currency, etc. If you've picked that plus the cards, cheeky £4 in the academy, always welcome. Under 23 picked up a tier 4, so for 300 points, that just shows you sometimes with these more difficult weeks, just getting a decent team out can help you pick something up. So see what we won. South Korean mid from Pohang Steelers, Go Jung Jun. Don't really know who that is. I've not really heard of him before, but to be a tier 4 must be a few appearances and stuff. And then the best one, tier 2 limited. I think this was like the first or the second position outside the tier 1, so should be the highest pick of the tier 2, which is interesting. So let's see. Austrian forward. Dominic Fitz, good stuff. Dominic Fitz, pretty good player. New cards are kind of growing on me here. I think I commented on this on Twitter already, but if you look at that's the rewards. But if you look at this card, that is a good looking card. Look at that. What I like about this is you see this bit here, there's the detail at the bottom of the card. So on the other cards, it's just like a kind of almost negative space, but now you've got the rookie card thing here and you've got this shading here. And when you click on it, it starts moving around. I never really noticed that before, actually. Is that the 3D? Oh, look at that, it's moving. Surely that's not the 3D. Just looks like it's jiggly. But yeah, that's a good looking card. And he's a guy I've been waiting on coming on. I had him favorited for a while. I was waiting for his card coming, and I really like that card. So yeah, paid money for that. Also picked up at auction Sam Westerveld's first card. That'd be quite good with the collection synergy there as well. And picked up the 1 out of 100 Juan Bernat as well. So the news is likely to be going to Benfica. I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but 1 out of 100 is always useful because do have some other PSG players of the same season and things there as well. So there we go. Picked up a couple of João Victor. Thought he might be going to Besiktas, not Benfica, so Besiktas. Anyway, my face is frozen now. Camera is telling me to shut up. So I'm going to end the video here because that's enough. It's mainly in for the rewards, etc. And my face is absolutely frozen. Don't know if it's me here or Lorenzo Insigne. So we'll call it a day at that. We'll see for the lineup builder for the weekend. Good luck for the weekend, everyone. And go fuck.